How you guys doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I have a new secret stock for you. And this one's an interesting one. It's called Global Care Capital Inc. And you can see here it literally has zero volume because this is a new name change. Now, the interesting thing about this stock is it absolutely exploded, guys. This stock absolutely exploded. You can literally see that it was at 1.5 cents in March. Can you believe that? Look at this. Went to 11 cents, 12 cents, 9 cents, hit 19 cents April 1st. Back down to 13, back to 15 April 3rd. Then the skyrocket. Up to 68, back down in like a week from 15 to 68 was crazy. We missed that move. Then came back down to 58, and then another move to 65, another move to 66, and then 79, 85, 88, and then a dollar, and then $1.25. Oh my goodness. From a penny to $1.25, this stock has run, believe it or not. Global Care Capital Inc. Put it on your watch list. Put it on your radar. I promise you, I am the first one ever to bring you this pick. Guaranteed. Why? They just did a name change. Nobody knows who they are. The new symbol in Canada is HLTH. I'm going to show you who they used to be. They used to be Risinco. This is who they used to be. RIN was the symbol. And that's the symbol that ran to $1.25 before they did this name change. Now, the symbol in America is RSCZF. As you can see, it's halted right now because they just did a name change. So we're just waiting for this suspension to be lifted, and then we'll see the stock start to trade again. Now, if you take a look at RIN, the old symbol, you can literally see this crazy move they made. Like literally from pennies in February. Literally pennies. Less than a penny in February. It's unbelievable. To where you see them now in like literally a month later, from like a penny all the way up to $1 did RIN. And that's 100 times your money, guys, in a matter of a month. And then they did a name change. So symbol in America is RSCZF. The old symbol was RIN, and the new symbol is HLTH. I want you to put this on your watch list, put it on your radar. This is a stock that's moved 125 times in the last month. That is just wild. Now let's get into what these guys do, okay? So Risinco Capital Partners is who they used to be. Risinco Capital Partners, Inc. is a global investment company which specializes in providing early-stage financing to private and public companies. The company engages in new early-stage investment opportunities in previously underdeveloped assets and focuses on obtaining significant positions in early-stage investment opportunities that adequately reflect the risk profiles of the companies. Risinco Capital Partners, Inc. was founded in September 2005 and is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. This is the company that it used to be before the explosion. Risinco Capital Partners is dedicated to a series of objectives, engage in new early-stage investment opportunities in previously underdeveloped assets, identify underperforming assets, and revitalize, reposition to redefine and accelerate enterprise value, obtain significant position in early-stage investment opportunities that adequately reflect the risk profile. Base all investments on executing superior due diligence. Deals must have the ability to satisfy documented investment criteria. Develop a portfolio of investments that have a blend of short, medium, and long-term liquidity opportunities. Recover initial investments as soon as practical so as to have the ability to redeploy into future investments. Recycle investment funds to multiple deals. A significant portion of the portfolio should have a conservative liquidation profile to be able to generate cash. This is Resinco Capital Partners. Nobody's ever heard of these guys before, guys, despite the fact the stock is up literally 100 times in a month. Now let's take a look at their portfolio. Cadexco Pharmaceuticals, and we're going to get into this more. Cadexco is a second-generation medical marijuana company targeting autoimmune disease by a variety of approaches, including utilizing CBD or related compounds or CB2 agonists. The company will be targeting the following indications: multiple sclerosis, gastrointestinal disorders, gout, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, and atherosclerosis. The company was founded by two Stanford academics, Professor Lawrence Steinman and Dr. Jonathan Rothbard, who have developed 26 medical research manuscripts together. Professor Steinman's research led to the development of the blockbuster drug Tysabri natalizumab. The company's co-founder, Professor Sir Mark Feldman, made one of the most important discoveries in modern medicine with anti-TNF therapy, the best-selling drug class globally. Here's their portfolio. Reformation Pharmaceuticals. Reformation Pharmaceuticals Corp. is a medical marijuana pharmaceutical company headquartered in Toronto, Canada, with its research and development team at the University of Oxford. The company is focused on an innovative approach to repair vital organs by combining cannabinoids and endogenous trigger of repair, HMGB1. Reformation is based on disruptive technology which will deliver a first-in-class therapeutic. The company has identified a molecule that primes the body's own stem cells from a diverse range of tissues to accelerate repair and regeneration following acute or chronic injury. The company will be targeting the following conditions: myocardial infarction, type 1 diabetes, and liver injury. The company's research pipeline will deliver further IP based on composition of matter and has a comprehensive work package of testing in animal modes of disease where comparative treatment exists. Reformation Pharmaceuticals is led by world-class scientist, CEO, and CSO Professor Jagdeep Nanchalal of the University of Oxford. Reformation is a wholly owned subsidiary of Resinco. This is the team, and the president is Alexander Somjen, president and CEO. Alex has an extensive experience serving as an officer and director of publicly listed and privately held companies. He currently serves as president of Diversified Multi-State Cannabis Company and as president and CEO of a publicly traded global investment company. He began his career in capital markets, having spent over a decade at a large financial institution working in both investment banking and sales and trading related capacities. During his career, Alex pivoted away from capital markets for a time as co-founder of an artificial intelligence related tech concern. These are the members. RIN is up 13%. Is RIN even trading anymore? That doesn't make sense because they just did a name change. We'll check. Hold on, we'll check. I don't see RIN up 13%. But maybe you're seeing something I'm not seeing. I know that right now it is halted in the US and right now essentially halted in Canada. Symbol is health. The old symbol was RIN, but I don't see RIN making a move, but I might be missing something. Just Taking a look at what's moving right now, guys, Labs is up 7%, making a nice move. ACB is up on 420 day today. Valens up 7%, making a nice move after going to the Toronto Stock Exchange. Canopy Growth is up. C-Web is up. AKRX is up 37%. Water is up 24%. Oil stocks are definitely down today. Planet 13 is up 9% today. They're having a nice day. QSC is up 2%. CODX up 14%. MRNA up 10%. TDOC up 3%. Oil stocks taking it on the chin today. Baby up 2%. And those are what I am looking at right now. Data Matrix is up 21%. Mark is up 15%. And if we look at the markets, CYCC, wow, big move for CYCC. Holy smokes. Cyclacel Pharma up 96%. Wow, what a move for CYCC, up 97% as we speak. Now we look at MarketWatch and let's just see the NASDAQ is actually green. Gold is green. Oil is down 40%. Global Dow is red. S&P 500 red and the Dow Jones red. But they are climbing from their lows of the day. So we may see the market finish in the green. We might. I mean, the NASDAQ's green. So we'll see what happens. We'll stay updated on everything as it happens. Now, I'm going to go through Viral Clear Deck, which is Global Care Capital Inc. And I'm going to go through some of the information here to really make you guys understand what I like about this and why I'm looking at this company right now and why I'm looking at this stock. So let's just talk about it real quickly. Well, you know what? Real quickly, let's just do... This is ABC News. Could a simple blood test for COVID-19 antibodies help reopen the economy? Let's just quickly look at this video.
When you have a virus that gets in you from whatever path, your body immediately sends up a signal and says, wait a minute, I need to battle this. And the cornerstone and the frontline battle against the virus is our body forming antibodies. One is for you to find out as an individual, did I have the virus or was I exposed to the virus and did my immune system mount a response? Two is, okay, oh my gosh, I have these antibodies. And that's where this army of scientists and experts across the country that we've been talking to are working on gathering those antibodies from you as a sort of a super donor, somebody who has formed antibodies that could help neutralize or treat the virus in really sick patients. Another way is people who have antibodies, let's say if you have antibodies, theoretically, you could give those to somebody as passive immunity to prevent somebody else from getting infected. The antibody test is basically looking at your bloodstream. It's a blood test. And it finds out, has your body ever seen this virus? There are two tests kind of right now. A tube of blood that gets sent to a lab, or what we call a point of care test, where it could even be a finger prick with a little bit of blood, or still a tube of blood put into a little cartridge, kind of like a pregnancy test or a blood glucose test. I think in an ideal world, all the public health experts tell us that we should be doing both antibody and virus tests at the same time. We're just not in a situation where we can do that right now. We're just so limited on resources. So right now, we're dividing into two worlds, checking for virus, and you've heard so much about that, and then a new progressive world or an emerging world of checking for antibodies. The more people that can get an antibody test and we can see the results, the better idea we will know of how many people had the virus. Right now, the gatekeepers seem to be health departments. Some academic places are doing antibody tests because they want to try to use those antibodies for sick patients. So there is a website called ccpp19.org, and that's the Convalescent Plasma Project. And that's a conglomerate of about 40 institutions across the country that are trying to test people for antibodies to see if they can be used to help the sick people. Because this is such a new virus, we really don't know, do the antibodies that you formed actually provide you with immunity? We have hope, and we have history, and we have science that tells us that we'll be immune, but we don't know for sure.
So this is the world we're in right now, and the reality is we need solutions to these problems. On global search for supplies, India gets 6.5 liter kits from China. Take a look at this. In New Delhi, India is focusing on acquiring medical supplies, including testing kits and ventilators, as priority items from China, South Korea, France, and Israel, among other countries, as part of its efforts to combat COVID-19 crisis. India on Thursday received its first lot of rapid antibody test kits from China. This is commercially acquired and part of a government-to-government deal. This is the future, guys, and this is why companies like this have huge potential, okay? Because everybody's looking for test kits. Everybody's looking for antibodies for this coronavirus, okay? And that's why a company like this has so much potential. Let's talk about it. Global Care Canada Inc. is the company name. And you could see here, this was the old symbol, CARE, but they just did a name change and a symbol change. And the new symbol is HLTH. It's not even trading yet, but I'm bringing it to you first because that's what we do here. Pandemic stocks skyrocket on supply crunch solutions. The world is different, undoubtedly. We will forever be changed. While governments and corporations are pulling together to mitigate the damage, unemployment has skyrocketed, and the spike has not yet reached its peak. Unemployment across the United States is expected to reach 30% compared to 24% during the Great Depression, which means we are in a worse situation than we were during the Great Depression. In the past month, the stock market has created and cratered, and millions of fortunes have been lost. Retirement funds have been cut down to a fraction of what they were just weeks ago. Many businesses will never recover. Yet history has shown that where there is disaster, there is opportunity to profit. If you are reading this, you are one of the few investors actively looking for opportunity among the economic carnage. Global Care Capital Inc., CARE in Canada, which is now HLTH, which I showed you guys here. See the name, Global Care Capital Inc., see the name change, symbol change, HLTH. Is an investment vehicle with seasoned management whose mandate is to invest in companies that have market-ready products aimed at easing the global supply crunch. The pandemic has created massive, unprecedented demand for rapid test kits, diagnostics, and related services to be deployed globally. ViralClear, as Global Care's first investment, and here it is, I'm going to break down ViralClear to you. ViralClear, I'm going to break that all down to you guys so you know exactly who this is already mass producing rapid DIY test kits with 98% accuracy. ViralClear can be used at home, work, or while traveling. Stabilizing the economy and bringing the global workforce back online is predicted on reliable testing and ensuing redeployment of healthy individuals into stable workplaces. Money never sleeps. While the impacts are not yet known, what is clear is that the way we function societally and economically is being rewired, in some cases permanently. It's time to look at the hard reality. Where there is change, this prospect for profit exists. In particularly, companies stepping up to solve the more pressing issues surrounding the pandemic have seen their shares skyrocket as much as 2,000% in the matter of weeks. Fortunes have already been made. For example, this stock is up 125 times. That's right. 125 times. If I look at RIN, which was the previous stock, it went from 15 cents, folks. Look at this. It was under a penny. It was under a penny in March. And then it went to $1 before they did this name change to Global Care Capital Inc. and a symbol change to HLTH, which puts it now at $1.25, which means this stock, which a month ago was at a penny, is now at $1.25 on this news. That's how big this news is. Fortunes have already been made. Another one that I talked to you guys about, CODX at $2, went to over 20. Take a look at this. Code Diagnostic CODX jumped into the virus diagnostics market early, sparking a massive rally in their shares from $1.07 on January 23rd to hit a high of $17.81 on March 7th. And I brought it to you at $2. It actually went to over 20. And by the way, it's at $15 right now. CODX. Let's take a look at it. CODX. It's one they were watching very closely. CODX. Look, it's up 15% today at $15. I brought this to you at $2. Also brought you guys mRNA at 20, now at $52. Absolute giants. And Gilead Sciences, the leader in finding a cure and a vaccine for the coronavirus. Despite that, they are currently red. So that is what's going on with those picks right now. And let's go back to here. Okay, and here's the Canadian one. As you can see, it's not trading. Still not trading yet, but I wanted to bring it to your attention first before it starts to trade. Okay. On March 9th, an obscure company named I2 Biosciences, AYTU, closed at 35 cents on 1.3 million shares. The next day, they announced the licensing of a rapid viral test kit from a Hong Kong company and proceeded to trade 184 million shares, hitting a high of $2.99 and closing at $2.05 for a one-day gain of 485%. I also talked to you guys about AYTU. Sona Nanotech, another one I talked to you guys about. SONA, developing a gold nanorod GNR test kit technology, saw its shares run from 12.5 cents on February 7th to $2.25 on April 6th for a return of nearly 2,000% in 2 weeks. While the majority will passively sit on stagnant portfolios, waiting for a painstaking recovery, it's the deft investors paying attention and investing into such developments who will reap the greatest rewards and quickest profits. Fortunes have already been made for the bold, and many more are in the wings. The question is, what are you guys looking at? What are you guys buying? And what is potentially going to be the next explosive pick? Could it be Global Care Capital Inc., symbol HLTH in Canada, symbol RSCZF in America? And I was actually speaking with the CEO yesterday, and I'm very excited about hopefully getting him on our show soon. So stay tuned for that. We are definitely looking to get him back on our show. Now, if you guys have any questions, if you guys would like to know anything about this company, please put it in the chat. If you guys like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere while we are live and interactive. Once again, we are bringing you a company first before anybody else on the planet. And this is a stock that's already moved up from a penny to $1.25. It's up 125 times. So it's not trading right now. As you can see, they just did a symbol change, and they are not trading in America either. But I want you to put it on your watch list and put it on your radar because they've been a screamer. And when they start to trade, we need to put them on our watch list and put them on our radar because they may continue to scream. Because as you can see here, all they've done is scream. Look at this. We're just going to look at the last month. Look at this chart in the last month. From 7 cents to 66 cents in America. An amazing move here. Almost up 10 times your money in America this month. So It's been an amazing mover, and I'd love to know what you guys think, and I'd love to know if you guys are watching this company or if you've heard of them before. If you've heard of them before, please let me know. Global Care Capital Inc. has an opportunity to participate in the explosion of wealth being created in response to overwhelmingly demand for emergency level healthcare products and services. Global Care Capital is an investment vehicle whose mandate is to finance companies that have a viable, market-ready product. The clear advantage for investors, they do not have to wait for clinical studies, FDA approvals, defensible IP approval, and stifling competition. Global Care Capital thoroughly vets their investments, supporting companies that have passed or are in the process of passing many of the hurdles others are still battling through. In doing so, investors are availing themselves to a rapid path to profitability while supporting products and technologies capable of helping millions through a difficult time. Rapid testing paramount to restoring economic order. Flattening the curve is the mantra being repeated worldwide in an effort to blunt the spread of the virus. For this mantra to prove successful, policy, accurate testing must also be deployed. Accurate rapid testing on a mass scale is required for governments to provide the reassurance that mitigation is taking place and for societies to showcase recovery. The economy cannot start a recovery until there is a reassurance that health policies are in place and proof that those testing negative can be re-engaged as full members of the workforce. Early detection saves lives. Individuals, families, companies, and organizations can make better, more informed decisions on the course of action when infections are accurately detected and reported. Because there is enormous global demand, viral testing is ground zero. Last year, South Korea biotech firm Solgent made diagnostic kits for 300,000 tests. Today, it is churning out more than that in a week, and production will further rise to 400,000 tests next week. That's still not fast enough to meet surging demand for the kits from all over the world, considering we're over 2 million cases worldwide, over 160,000 deaths. Like, the numbers are staggering, especially the United States and Europe, where the coronavirus outbreak is spreading explosively, and specifically in America, which is leading the world in cases and leading the world in deaths. The number of orders is simply astonishing. This is not something we have ever experienced before, Solgent CEO said. A massive testing campaign coupled with intensive contact tracing is credited with helping South Korea slow the spread of the disease, whereas the United States has been criticized for a slow response to the virus. Global Care Capital Inc. is one of the few companies with shares listed for trading that has stepped up to help fill the massive supply crunch, and early investors stand to benefit immensely. Global Care Capital's investment in ViralClear, which I'm going to break down to you next, right here. This is ViralClear, one of their assets. ViralClear's all-in-one solution provides end users with the ability to self-test and provide a result with 98% accuracy within 15 minutes. Rapid results. One of the world's first rapid screening tests, ViralClear provides results in just 15 minutes and is European Economic Zone CE certified. This is a game changer in viral diagnosis, allowing for immediate detection and preventative measures to be taken while waiting to queue for lab test results, which can often take up to a week. Flexible. ViralClear does not require travel to a hospital or remote labs. The device can be used at home, at work, or while traveling. Recent studies suggest a high percentage of infectious patients show no or few clinical symptoms, which makes regular testing critical for those exposed to high-risk individuals. This flexibility becomes crucial for the requiring regular testing to visit high-risk individuals such as elderly family members or for essential workers during periods of outbreak. Accurate. ViralClear provides results that are 98% accurate. This screening test is similar to the type that was used widely by the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention to originally identify the virus. The ViralClear Rapid IgM-IgG combined antibody test is a lateral flow immunoassay used to qualitatively detect both early and late marker IgG-IgM antibodies. This means ViralClear can not only indicate whether or not an individual is infected, but also can deliver the stage of infection. ViralClear has been compared with a commercial PCR test, the results indicating high specificity and sensitivity. Easy to use DIY. The single-use qualitative test detects both early and late marker IgG-IgM antibodies in human finger prick blood samples. The test kit can be easily carried in a pocket or purse, can be stored at room temperature, and comes with everything required to carry out quick diagnostics. Man, this is an early winner, bro. This thing is up 125 times. Infinite. It went from a penny to $1.25. And it's another company that is in the coronavirus testing space. And that's why I believe it's undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, because nobody even knows who they are. Clearly, nobody knows who they are. Nobody's talked about them. And they just did a symbol change. HLTH. So this is brand new. I'm literally bringing you this pick before it even trades. That's how early I'm bringing it. And take a look at the US symbol. It's suspended right now. It's not even trading RSCZF, despite the fact that it made a massive move in the last month and went up almost 10 times from 7 cents to 66 cents. This was a 10-bagger. This was a 10-bagger. Now, I'm not telling you to go run out and buy it. You can't even buy it right now. What I'm saying is put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. This could be a huge explosive winner, and it could be another one of those stocks that just keeps running. Clearly, it's already run 125 times, from a penny to $1.25. The question is, how much higher could it possibly go? It could possibly go lower too. Who knows? It's up 125 times, which could create a buying opportunity. But at the very least, we need to put it on our radar, we need to put it on our watch list, and we need to watch it. At the very least, we need to watch it. Hey, Don, what's up, brother? Don says, hello, Rich, and everyone. Hope all is well. Happy to hear you got in gold. Good show. Oil is negative in Canada. Wow, later, bros. Stay well. Yeah, oil is just ugly. Guys, look at this. Look at what's going on with oil. Never seen oil this low in my life. Never. Never seen oil at $10. Never, ever, ever seen oil at $10. But I believe that is a screaming buying opportunity. Screaming buying opportunity. As you can see, gold is now climbing. The safe haven. The global Dow is red. The NASDAQ is actually green. The S&P 500 is red. And the Dow Jones is red, but not much. So stay tuned. We might even climb out of the red today. But oil just taking it on the chin like I've never seen before. Like nothing I've ever seen before. Look at what they're saying here. S&P 500 may slump below 2,000 by summer, despite Fed's efforts, predicts economist, which is the same prediction I made. Due to the fact that most people are home right now and the world is shut down, I believe that's going to affect Q2 revenues, and we will see a crash in the market due to Q2 revenues being slashed dramatically by many companies, specifically in America and all over the world, that are trading in the American market due to the coronavirus. So between June and August is when I fully anticipate the market will go down. This is why I am 50% in cash, 50% in stock, and I'm trying to stay as much in cash as possible. I am still taking advantage of opportunities in the market, but I'm trying to stay in cash as well, just because if the market does crash, that is when I want to position myself in the best companies, okay? Let's take a look at some of your messages. Mike says, Rich is working hard on 420. Yeah, guys, it's 420 today, so enjoy it. And if you got one, spin it up. Spin it up. Infinite Possibility says, after work, I'm celebrating 420 big time, smoking outside, finally plus 19. Hey, there you go, my friend. Infinite Possibility says, believe files amended and restated financial statements. Let's go, baby. Hey, man, I'm a shareholder, and I hope they do well, bro. I really do. I don't want to see them fail. Okay, so the global shortage of viral testing kits is hitting the United States and other nations hard. Global Care Capitals, HLTH, see this? This is not, this hasn't even been changed yet. That's how new this is. Look, HLTH in Canada and RSCZF in America. Put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. I'm the first to bring you this ever. Global Care Capital's ViralClear is meeting this unprecedented demand by aggressively distributing its kits to address the anxious and growing U.S. market. The company's mandate is to invest in proven devices and technology critical to battling the ongoing global health crisis. Global Care's management team brings decades of experience in capital management, which will be leveraged to source, invest in, and grow companies with a focus on once-in-a-generation conditions. The goal is to contribute towards taming the pandemic while exceptional returns for their shareholders. ViralClear Management. James Foster, CEO. James has been a China-focused investment, sales, and distribution expert in the medical device and pharmaceutical sector for over 10 years. He founded Natural Source Group, which has grown into multi-million-dollar revenue-generating group of companies. He has extensive Asian experience, having lived and worked in China for the past decade. He started his career in London with the Royal Bank of Canada. Subsequently, he moved to Beijing in 2011 to co-found Emerging Asia Capital, a resource-focused mergers and acquisitions boutique. He then founded Natural Source Group in 2013. He attended the School of Oriental and African Studies in London and Stanford University in the United States. You can see Cameron Shaw, the COO, Mark, the CTO, Jim G, the CMO, and that's the team. Now, what I want to do here is I want to talk about ViralClear. So let's look into ViralClear, because this is the subsidiary that they've really started to focus on. ViralClear is determined to increase the global supply of COVID-19 testing kits to reach as many of the most vulnerable people as possible. Put simply, early detection saves lives. This is the magic of this stock and why this company needs to be on your radar and needs to be on your watch list right now. Nobody knows about these guys, but today you know about them because once again, I brought you a secret stock pick first, which just happens to be up 125 times. That's right. This stock has run from a penny to $1.25. It's run from a penny to $1.25. It's been absolutely on fire. And in America, it's run from 7 cents last month to 66 in 1 month. It is right now halted because of the symbol change. Okay. So ViralClear is determined to increase the global supply of COVID-19 testing kits to reach as many of the most vulnerable people as possible. Put simply, early detection saves lives. ViralClear is in discussion with charities to partner as a part of the ViralClear donation program and welcomes the approach from other charitable organizations. Especially in high-risk regions, we are committed to supporting communities and organizations across the globe to save lives through the early detection of COVID-19. Why ViralClear? ViralClear is an easy-to-use COVID-19 coronavirus test giving results in 15 minutes with 98% accuracy. Rapid results in 15 minutes, 98% accurate, can be done at home. Fast DIY test. Easy to use. Anybody can use it. This is ViralClear, which is part of HLTH in Canada and RSCZF in America. These guys made a huge move and then did a name change. I wish I knew about them first before the huge move, but better late than never, guys. I still think there's a lot of upside here. Carl Weezer says, just spin one up, says Rich. Haha, love that Canada slang. Hey, it's legal. Why the heck not? It's 420. If you can't spin one up, what can you do? Enjoy your 420, guys. Have fun. Enjoy it. And we're all home, right? So do it in the safety of your own home. We're just looking at the markets right now, looking at what's moving. If there's anything moving, guys, that you guys want to look at, please let me know. Labs having a nice day. I am a shareholder of Labs, up 6%. Valens having a nice day, up 6%. Acreage having a big day, up 13%. AKRX having a big day, up 36%. Water made a huge run up, guys. Went as high as $1.34, now up 17%. So I'm very interested in water. What else? Planet 13 is having a nice day, up 8%. QSC is up 2%. TRNX is up 7%. CODX is up 16% and climbing. mRNA is up 12% on the day. TDOC keeps going, guys. I brought you guys this $100. Now at $181, the number one telemedicine stock in the world. Suncor Energy is actually green despite the price of oil, which is pretty crazy. And Visa down. This could be a buying opportunity for Visa, but I think it goes lower. And Moda, which I brought to you earlier today, down 13% now at 38 cents, despite the fact that they are a great CBD company with tons of upside. So might be a buying opportunity here soon on Moda. I'm just looking and positioning myself, thinking to position myself. I'm actually, the only thing I'm trying to buy today right now is Valens. I'm actually trying to sit on the bid, but I'm sitting at $2.03. It was at $2.03 this morning. It was actually at $2.01 this morning when I was live. I tried to buy it at 203. It went up to 209 after I did my video, and now it's up to 224. So I just missed that move. I'm sitting on the bid for 5,000 shares at 203. Hopefully it hits it. Doesn't look very likely right now, but I'll be watching, and I'm just going to try to buy it for my price. And if I can't get it for my price, then I won't buy it. You could see RIN. This was the symbol before the big move. And before the big change in symbol, you could see it was literally at less than a penny in March. Went to $1.03, was at $1 last week, and RIN is now RSCZF in America and HLTH in Canada. So just waiting for them to start trading, guys. Literally just waiting for them to start trading. See if there's any news. So here it is. This is the big news. Here it is, guys. Look at this. Rencinco Partners, Inc. announces name and stock ticker symbol change to Global Care Capitals, Inc., HLTH. That was the news on April 13th. I wish I knew about this then. Would have loved to tell you guys about that then. And Global Care Capital, Inc. enters into a definitive agreement to acquire Virix Clear. Okay, you guys can see this news. And here it is, Viral Clear. So let's just break down what this does. So rapid results. Hey, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys are enjoying your 420. Love to know what you guys think. Happy 420, everybody. And if there's any picks you want me to look at, any stocks that I should be watching, please let me know and comment in the description of this video for this new secret pick that is up 125 times in a month and just did a name change, just did a symbol change, and I'm breaking it down for you guys right now first so that when it starts to trade, you're already going to know, and then you can make good decisions from there. Viral Clear provides results in just 15 minutes. This is a game changer in the diagnosis of COVID-19, allowing for immediate detection and preventative measures to protect yourself and those around you. This is one of the world's first rapid screening tests for the identification of coronavirus infection. There's no need to send off the test to a lab and wait in a queue, which can often take up to a week for results. Immediate early detection is crucial in the prevention of spreading infection to those around you, as well as the effective treatment should you test positive for COVID-19. Flexible. Viral Clear does not require the users to travel to a hospital or doctor surgery. The device can be used at home, at work, or even while traveling. Recent studies suggest that a high percentage of patients show no or few clinical symptoms for COVID-19, so regular testing is particularly important for those exposed to high-risk individuals. This is particularly useful if a user requires regular testing in order to visit a high-risk individual, such as an elderly family member, or for key members who need to work during periods of coronavirus outbreak. Accurate. Viral Clear provides results which are 98% accurate. That is phenomenal, right? When you're taking these tests, you want to know that they're correct, right? You don't want to know that you got coronavirus and then get tested and see you don't. Or you don't have it and then get tested and see you do. So 98% accurate is pretty damn good chance it's going to be accurate. This screening test is similar to the type that was used widely by the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention to identify COVID-19. The Viral Clear Rapid IgM-IgG combined antibody test for COVID-19 is a lateral flow immunoassay used to qualitatively detect both early and late marker IgG-IgM antibodies. This means Viral Clear can indicate the stage of infection, as well as whether the individual has been infected or not. Wow, that's pretty big. They can tell you what stage of the infection is. This means Viral Clear can indicate the stage of infection as well as whether the individual has been infected or not. That is huge. Viral Clear has been compared with a commercial PCR test. The results indicate high specificity and sensitivity. IgG results, relative sensitivity 100%, relative specificity 98%, accuracy 98.6%. Wow, this is pretty good. This is why the stock is flying, guys. IgM results, relative sensitivity 85%, relative specificity 96%, accuracy 92.9%. And it's easy to use. The single-use qualitative test detects both early and late marker IgG, IgM antibodies in human finger prick blood samples. The test kit comes with everything you need to carry out a quick test and can be stored at room temperature. So just like a little prick, takes your blood, and within 15 minutes you have an answer of whether or not you have this virus, which is 98% effective, and what stage of the virus you have it in. This is huge. This is absolutely huge for someone who's sick and wants to know if they have COVID-19. Massive. How does it work? Check this out. So just prick your finger, collect the blood sample, add the blood sample to the sample well. So then you take that blood and you add it into the sample well, place 2 to 3 drops of buffer in the sample well. So you got this solution which you drop into the sample well with your blood, and then it reads the results after 15 minutes. This is massive. This is so big, guys. This is revolutionary. And you want to talk about how fast technology changes? We weren't even having a coronavirus pandemic, 6 months ago. So that's how quickly this company's come up with this test kit. 6 months ago, they weren't testing for coronavirus. That's how fast things are happening. That's how quickly things are changing. That's how quickly things are evolving in this new world in 2020, where we're fighting this invisible enemy that is essentially shutting down the whole world. And this is why right now companies like Viral Clear, companies like Global Care Capital Inc., and then other companies which are in the coronavirus testing space, like mRNA, which is now at $53, up 13%, and is not stopping. GILD, which is the leader in finding a cure for the coronavirus. And CODX, now up 16.9%, is flying, also in the testing space. So all of these companies are flying because the reality is we're still in the heart of this coronavirus. We're still in the heart of the coronavirus, and we have yet to beat it. So until we beat it, there is still going to be a lot of upside for companies like Global Care Capital Inc., like I said, which are up 125 times in the last month. That's right, 125 times in the last month. So let's take a look at the pricing. So the product is the diagnostic kit for antibody IgM-IgG of novel coronavirus COVID-19. So a box of 20 tests, order quantity, 500 boxes, which is 10,000 tests, are selling for $170 per box or $8.50 per test. That's very reasonable. That's reasonable and affordable. Diagnostic test kit for antibody IgM-IgG of novel coronavirus COVID-19. A box of 20 tests. MOQ is 2,000 boxes, 40,000 tests, 160 per box, or $8 per test. Diagnostic kit for antibody IgM-IgG of novel coronavirus COVID-19. A box of 20 tests is MOQ, 5,000 boxes, 100,000 tests, which goes for $150 per box or $7.50 per test. That's very reasonable. I mean, we're talking about a virus that could take your life. So if it's only $7 or $8, that is very, very reasonable. Let's see some of you guys' messages. What's happening to QuestCap? Well, QuestCap is just creating a buying opportunity. I mean, when I brought you guys QuestCap, it was at 15 cents. It went to $1. It went up 700%. Then they came back down, created a buying opportunity, and I believe it's going to go way higher from here. What do you think is a good price to get into Viral Clear? Honestly, I don't know because I have no idea what price it's even going to trade at right now. Right now, the price is halted.
Songs, Final Frontier, play.
Right now, as you can see, Global Care Capital Inc. is at $1.25, and it's not trading right now. It's gone from when it was RIN. As you can see, it used to be RIN, Risinco Capital. When it was RIN, sorry, wrong one. When it was RIN, it went from literally a penny a month ago to $1. That was 100 times your money. So I'm not sitting here telling you guys to chase it. I'm not telling you guys to go buy it. What I'm doing is telling you guys to put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. I have no idea what price it's going to trade at because the reality is it's just halted right now because it just did a name change. It just did a symbol change. It is now RSCZF in America, and it is HLTH in Canada. It's not even on Webull yet. HLTH isn't even on Webull yet because they just did a name change just now. Okay? So as you can see here, let's take a look at the markets. So you can see gold is up. Oil keeps falling. The global Dow is red. NASDAQ is green today. S&P 500 is red. And the Dow Jones is red. But slightly, and it seems as though it's starting to climb. So we may come out of the red this morning. I wouldn't be surprised to see us come out of the red. Why did it drop from 7 in November? Why did who drop from 7 in November? Who was at 7 in November? Like you can see that Rin was always just a penny stock. They got into the test kit space and boom, stock exploded. So I wish I found it a little bit earlier, but better late than never. Question is, where does it go from here? With a new symbol change, a new name change, and with the stock exploding, it could definitely go higher. It's very possible. Now let's just continue to read on what Viral Clear is doing. So KN95 is an industry standard and means that the Viral Clear mask, so they're selling masks too, provides the intended effectiveness of filtering 95% of particles with a mass median diameter of 0.3 micrometers. Therefore, our mask can protect you well from PM10, PM2.5, and even smaller particles and keep the wearer safe from COVID-19 and other novel coronaviruses. These guys seem to be on point, man. They're creating masks and test kits. Seems to be on point. These guys understand what's up right now. They're clearly taking advantage of what's happening in the marketplace. They understand that there's a need and they're supplying the world with what is needed. Masks and test kits. As you could see, they've got locations in Shanghai, Hong Kong, and in Vancouver. So what do you think of this news, guys? Do you like this company, Global Care Capital Inc., symbol HLTH in Canada? Symbol was RIN before. It went from a penny to $1, up 100 times in a month. And the symbol in America is RSCZF. That is Global Care Capital Inc. I wanted to break it down for you guys so you guys understood what was happening and understood the news. No, you cannot buy any shares right now, Sabrina. It is currently halted. This is the news. Global Care Capital Inc. enters into definitive agreement to acquire Virex Clear. That was the news last week. And then on Monday of last week, Recinco Capital Partners Inc. announces name and stock ticker symbol change to Global Care Capital Inc. Let's see this. So Global Care Capital Inc. acquired all the shares of Virex Clear. So they own this company now. Pursuant to the terms of the agreement, Global Care Capital will issue 24 million shares in capital to Global Care Capital from Treasury. In the capital of Global Care Capital from the Treasury to the vendors in return for 100% interest on Virex Clear. I'm going to continue to do more research, and I've got them on my radar. I've got them on my watch list. I haven't bought them yet, but if I do, I will let you know. But, these guys have exploded, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them go higher. I also wouldn't be surprised to see them go a little bit lower, considering the fact that they're up 125 times, and nobody even knows. But they're in one of the hottest sectors in the world right now. They've got masks. They got test kits. So who knows? Maybe it continues to explode. So put them on your watch list. Put them on your radar. A new secret stock that's up 125 times in a month, and it might even go higher. So stay tuned. Get your popcorn ready. If you guys like the video, smash the like button. Comment down below. Share the video everywhere. I'll be back a little bit later to talk to you about some news on another company I'm watching very, very closely. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, okay? Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. and watch stocks and buy them when they're low and sell them when you see profits. Okay? You want to buy stocks at the lows, sell at the highs. Or buy stocks on their lows, sell when you see gains. Okay? I never see gains that I didn't like. When you're up and you see the stock starts to fall, get out. Okay? That's my best advice to you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. If you guys have any questions or concerns, put it in the description down below. Let me know what you guys think about Global Care Capital Inc., a new secret pick that I'm bringing to you guys first. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. All we do is bring you winners. I'm out. Peace.